Welcome to Manchester United. How excited are you to call yourself a United player?
I'm over the moon. It's been a whirlwind few days, but yeah, to call yourself a Manchester United player is pretty awesome, and I don't think it's quite sunk in yet.
And what attracted you to move to the club at this stage of your career?
I don't think that's a difficult question to answer, to be honest. It's arguably the best club in the world, a club that I remember watching as a kid. I had shirts, my name and number 7 on the back. I didn't quite end up as a winger, but yeah, so it's always been a club, a bit of a fairy tale sort of thing for me. With the power and the presence that the club still has, there is never a bad time to join Man United, and I think things seem to be progressing in a very, very pleasing direction, and what an opportunity to be a part of that.
And when were you aware that the move might be on?
There'd sort of been rumblings all year. It started in the summer, and then ironically sort of broke my hand playing against United in Australia on the pre-season tour, which put a bit of a stopper to that. So really just sort of focused on getting fit again, and then here we are. And then the last sort of week, it's bubbled up again, and the contact was there, and the opportunity became an option, and we took it.
What are your first impressions of Carrington and the setup here at United?
Well, what do you expect? First of all, the people, everyone that's I've met so far, way too many names to kind of remember all at once. But people have been incredible with me already. All the staff, obviously met quite a few of the players already, and everyone's so welcoming, so lovely and positive, and that's sort of the backbone of it. Yes, the facilities are wicked and the training facilities, but it's about the people and the history of the club, which is huge. So it's been a great first few hours. I'm looking to see what the rest is going to be like.
You mentioned you used to have United shirts growing up as a kid, and at number 7, were there any specific players you liked?
I remember, so growing up in Bristol where I did, let's say the football teams at the time weren't exactly reaching the heights of Man United, and I just remember about 6 years old in 1999, all you could see on TV was United, and what a season that was. So that was my first real visions of that fairy tale, like I said a minute ago, football, and United was it. So that's where it sort of began for me, watching that team. It was sort of, the number 7 was Beckham related, but yeah, not quite got that free kick ability like him, but I ended up with the gloves on.
There's a really good, strong goalkeeping unit here, so how much are you looking forward to working with the coaches and the players like David and Tom?
Yeah, obviously I've known Tom for a long time. I know what Tom's about, what a great guy, what a great goalkeeper he is. Really looking forward to training with David, someone who has been at the top of his game for such a long time, and has obviously got a massive history and respect here at the club. So a great opportunity for me to train with him, but to test myself against him as well, and to train alongside the guys and push each other. Spoke to Richard Hartis, obviously the goalie coach as well, and there's a mutual excitement between us both to start working together, and I'm excited to get involved, get the gloves on, and get out there with them.
And do you know anybody else in the squad, maybe from England squads, or playing against or with them in the past? Yeah,
no, quite a few of the lads from the England setup, and obviously Marcus, Harry, Luke, to name a few. Jayden obviously as well. I'd lived in the area previously, so I'd always sort of bumped into the lads here and there. But yeah, sort of now to call them teammates and meet them's a pretty cool thing, and looking forward to training with them.
You've stepped out onto the Old Trafford pitch as an opposition player. What was that like?
Difficult. I think I remember a certain Wayne Rooney having a good day, but I think I played at Old Trafford as well for Team GB back in 2012, which was a hell of an experience. The first time I'd played there, and that was a positive day. Not so much against United when I mentioned the sort of the Rooney show, but everything that comes with United, with Old Trafford, it's special, and to be able to hopefully represent the club, as a home player would be pretty cool.
For you, what are your ambitions as a Man United player right now?
To succeed, I think that's what the club's trying to do again, is to be a winning team again. Having spoke to the manager, he's very much about a group collective, about everyone being ready and everyone playing a part. I believe I can bring something to the team on and off the pitch, and in whatever way I can. and it's about being at the business end of the season, and being a Man United player is about winning trophies and winning things. So hopefully that's the direction. It feels that's the direction the club's trending in, and to be a part of that will be special, and that's ultimately the achievement for all of us that are a part of that.
Who has been, would you say, the biggest influence on your career so far?
I mean, my parents have always driven me, always given me the opportunities, and always backed me. So they're always going to be the backbone of everything I've done. Obviously, growing up where we weren't in the catchment areas of big clubs, and it was always a travel and a distance to get to places. So those guys taking the time to do the miles, and after work, and drag me around places to play, I'll always owe them a tremendous amount of gratitude, and they know that. And I just think I've been lucky. I've been lucky to have some great coaches. My early days at Birmingham, some great goalkeepers that came on loan that I've learnt from, and just had some really, really good role models throughout my career. Too many to mention. One was a famous goalkeeper for the other side of Manchester, but was still like a big brother to me. I think I've been lucky to have some great role models.
And we've seen you've done a lot of work for charities and in the communities in the past. We have a really strong Manchester United Foundation here. So how important is it to you to give back to the community and to charity?
I think it's vitally important. I think as players, as football clubs, what we do is we try and put a show on for the community. That's what we love, playing football, but ultimately, if there's nobody that gets to come and watch you, and nobody that gets to enjoy that and support the club from a distance, whether it be in the stands or, like you say, in the community, then we have a great responsibility and opportunity to give back and to include them. And I've been fortunate to be